In this video, I'm going to be showing you a entry control point using a mixture of US doctrine and something that was old Soviet doctrine. Now, with an entry control point into a base under US doctrine, you're going to try to channel the ones coming in. Hopefully you're going to bring them in on an angle before they get into the entry. That way, if it is a hostile force, you get extra time to pour fire onto them before they can start moving forward. Before they get to the actual entrance, they will have to go through what's called a serpentine. So they will have either concrete barriers, jersey barriers, or concertina wire that will come out from the sides that the vehicle will have to go around to get in. Now, before they get inside, they'll also have to get checked in this area typically to make sure that someone's not trying to smuggle in an assault team or a car bomb or something like that. Now, something that I came across reading about the Soviets in Afghanistan in the 1980s. The entrances to their bases, they did something similar. But what they had up here is before the vehicle could enter the base, they would have on a rope or a stick, a 2x4 or a 2x6, something like that, or a plank, they would have landmines. If it was anti-personnel mines, they would have them attached to the plank. The plank would have a rope tied to the end, and they would pull that across and have that closing off the entrance. So if anyone tried going through quick, they potentially set the mines off. If it's a vehicle entrance, they would have anti-tank mines that would be roped to each other or chained to each other that would be pulled across, or potentially, if it was needed because someone was trying to go through, like a bat out of hell, someone over here inside the position would yank on that rope, pull those mines across right in front of the vehicle before it got there to set them off. And then that would create a roadblock right here at the entrance so that the fighting position on the one side and possibly a tank or an infantry fighting vehicle on this side would be able to put fire on anyone else that was following that vehicle that was trying to ram its way through. Under US doctrine, they do not typically use mines like that at an entrance, but if something were to occur here in the US, I could see that being done, especially by foreign troops. It's also something we could do. It's also a potential ambush tactic. You have the mines off on the side of the roadway. The enemy convoy's moving up. Someone over here in the bushes yanks on the rope and pulls the mines across the road right before the enemy convoy gets there, hits the mines and sets them off. Now, I will mention those mines in the Soviet doctrine and what would be in ambush doctrine. Those mines would be fused and armed at all times. The only time that they would be put in a safe mode is if that mine was being replaced. The distance between the mines would be set by what it's trying to stop. Is it anti-tank mines or is it anti-personnel? Anti-personnel would probably be closer together. Anti-tank mines, I could see those being a couple feet apart from each other. Now, for all my engineer brothers and the Patriot and Militia movement, always remember